Okay, we are going to review finding m and b in linear facts. Now remember, and I'm going to put this up here, y equals mx plus b. The b is the intercept in the equation, and m is the slope. Okay, so here we're going to take the equation and we're going to figure it out. So if we do -1 times 2, it's going to be -2. If we do 0 times 2, we're going to get 0. If we go 2 times 2, it's 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Now here, if we go -1 times 2, and then we add 3, -2 plus 3 is -1. If we do 2 times x is 0 plus 3, we have 3. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay? So -1, -2 plus 3 is, wait a minute, I wanted to make sure I did this one right. -2 plus 3 is +1. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I did that right. Now, what we're going to do is look at here. There is no b. So that means we start at the 0 for y. And then the slope is 2 over 1, because remember the invisible 1. So we're going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. And we're going to draw a line. For the first. And then we're going to draw the next line. I'm going to use a different color. So the b-intercept, or the y-intercept, excuse me, the b, we call it the y-intercept, is you're going to go up and you're going to start at 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to use the same slope, 2 over 1. So we're going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Okay. Now these lines have the same slope. So they are parallel. Now the y-intercept for this one is where the y-intercepted. So this is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. So if I go down here, the y-intercept is 3, which matches this right there. So that's perfect. Then if we go to this one, it intercepted on the 0. So that would be a 0, and there's nothing there, so that makes sense. Okay? So that's what we have for these first two. And since they have the same slope, they are parallel. Okay? Now, the next one, y equals x. So -3 is -3, -1 is -1, 0, 7. So this one, again, it doesn't have a y-intercept or a b, so it starts on 0. And this one, the slope is the invisible 1, so that means the slope is 1 over 1. Okay, so we're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and draw a line. Okay, then the next one, the y-intercept is -3. But here, -3 minus 3 is -6. -1 minus -3 is -4. 0 minus 3 is -3. And 7 minus 3 is 4. So here is the y-intercept, which is -3. And remember, this one didn't have anything there. So that is 0. So here, the y-intercept is -3, so we're going to start at -3. And then, remember, we have the invisible 1. So it's 1 over 1. So we're going to go start at -3, and we're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Okay? And again, the slopes both are invisible 1, so they are parallel. Okay, they have the same slope. So another way to check, and I don't know if anybody noticed, is if the x is 0, the coordinating y is where the y-intercept is. Okay? I hope this review helps you because this will be on your quiz. All right? Make sure we all got that. Okay? And remember, you can slow it down and make it easy. All right? Thanks, everybody.